Hey, what's up, you guys? And welcome back to another episode of Seeking Spirits. Nick, you want to tell them where we are today?
Look, guys, we're at the Mid-Orange Correctional Facility in Warwick, New York. You might not have heard of this before. Unless you watch a lot of ghost stuff, you might not have heard this place before. But let me tell you, we went to White Hill last night. We had a blast.
Yeah.
The three we went to before was Fort Mifflin, White Hill, and Selma. All good time. We are stepping into an entire different arena.
I'm going to poop my long johns, as Nick would say.
This place is nuts. Like always, we're going to go over some of the stuff that's happened to other investigators here shortly, and then we'll do some bootleg ADHD history. But This place is nuts.
It's literally so scary.
It is insanely scary. You might also hear pigeons in the background because we're in the mess hall right now.
We almost got attacked by pigeons, on the way in.
We did.
So
they were flying. They were going for it. There's pigeon shit everywhere.
That's why there's this towel down that we
it might look like we just went to the beach, but
luckily
we're just
had in the car.
Shielding from pigeon shit.
Yeah.
But so we just toured, and this place is nuts. So we'll get into some of just a little bit of the history of this. So Mid-Orange Correctional Facility. It was built in 1932. Okay.
1932.
At the time, it was a state-of-an-art facility, and it was a boys' school. So it wasn't a prison yet.
Okay.
So it was like where you send your troubled young youth boys to come shape up or ship out. Actually, you kind of just shipped them out to here.
Them out.
They got shipped out to here. Yeah. So a lot of crazy stuff happened. A lot of violent students, if you had a violent kid and you couldn't handle him, you'd send him to a place like this.
Love that for us.
Yeah. This was they said a lot of students, this was their last stop before they'd hit hard prison. So this was it. This is the end of the road. If you don't shape up here, you're going to jail. It was a boys' correctional facility until 1976. Okay. So from 32 to 76. And then it became a medium security prison after that. But that doesn't mean that people who steal, candy bars were here. No, there was still murderers, other things that are
the R word.
Yeah, the R word. It's crazy. It became a medium security prison in 1976, and it ran that until 2011.
So this is closed very recently.
Yeah, 2011. So this is brand new. Like I said, if you don't watch a lot of paranormal stuff, you probably have never heard of it because it's not super, super prominent yet or famous. Yeah. But the places that have been here, the people that have been here have had crazy shit happen.
Yeah, let's just talk about
what happened
right off the bat where we're sitting.
Okay. Well, you're making me skip around my outline.
Well, I'm so sorry about that.
It's okay. Well, just the reason we're sitting right here specifically.
Yeah.
Destination Fear came here, and they caught some of the craziest evidence I've ever seen. They caught a full body apparition running past this door. So the one that's open at the end of this hallway.
Yeah.
They were here it's about 5:00. We're just shooting the podcast. It's about to get dark soon. It's going to be a whole different vibe.
Yeah.
They saw something run across there right after they heard stomping footsteps.
Yeah.
But okay, so we're going to get into some of the stuff that happened here. There's a lot of people that have been here. So first thing we're going to talk about is some of the stuff. If you guys never seen them, go check out Haunted Nights on YouTube.
Yeah,
Haunted Nights did a 2-part series here. And dude, they have a lot of stuff. They heard laughing in B1. B1's a crazy place that we're going to go. It's so this is the mess hall, and then there's a auditorium. Mm-hmm. That's a 4-story building. That building is huge. We will probably get lost in it, and it's supposed to be super haunted in the auditorium and in the 3rd floor. I mean, everywhere here is haunted.
Yeah.
And then there's a bunch of cottages back there. There's
15 buildings.
Yeah, there's 15 buildings, and
we won't be going.
We're not going into all of them. Obviously, we don't have time to do that. We will be going into a few of the cottages. Those are supposed to be very scary. So some of the hot spots they were talking about was Mess Hall, where we're sitting right now. B1, where I just mentioned. They say some people go into B1 and they take people in there because they run tours, by the way. So if you want to go do ghost hunting, but you don't want to go by yourself or pay $1,000 to rent somewhere, go to hauntednights.com and look at what they've got going on because they'll take you on a ghost hunt and it'll be much cheaper and they'll have equipment and all that good stuff. So when they take people in there, they say sometimes they'll take people who don't really even believe or are skeptical in there, and that they come out questioning everything. Because that building's so nuts.
Well, that makes me nervous because I'm are we about to question our entire life
Our
after we walk
existence?
out of this building?
Oh my
Well,
God.
not even just this building. There's literally so many.
Dude, crazy. They got everything. Anything you could think of. Tons of REM pod activity. Oh, Dustin's raising his hand.
So for those of y'all that can see,
Whoa.
for those of y'all that can see, that was an actual person who walked by. That was not a.
Oh, what? Further down?
There was a person.
They're tending to the field right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so don't be scared
Yeah, like-
unless you see a black misty person.
Yeah.
not
What was
like
that
a-
slam? What?
Oh, okay,
Oh,
well.
okay. Yeah. Also the pigeons. Oh, okay. They'll be gone at night though. Everything closes probably in the next few minutes because it's about to get dark. It's a state. They're making it a state of the art sport facility. Basically, a professional soccer player, like a really famous one.
Yeah.
He bought the stuff, and they tried to renovate these buildings, and architects were just like running away.
people who they brought in to like actually do the renovation work would be like no, and they
were
had
like, "We're
people
out."
quitting left and right, like just even their staff because nobody wanted to work here because it was so scary.
Yep, they couldn't
especially women.
Yeah, apparently. I mean, it makes sense, I guess. It was a youth and boys facility. They're going to antagonize other, females because they're going through puberty, even in death, probably.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Eternal puberty.
That sounds like hell. But anyway, Haunted Nights got a ton of stuff. I'm not going to go over too much of their stuff because, first of all, we've got a lot of stuff to go over in this outline I've got here. And I also want you guys, if you want to get hyped for our investigation before this comes out, go watch theirs because it's free. It's on YouTube. It's actually a 2-parter. It's really good. They're great investigators, so go check them out. Haunted Nights on YouTube.
Yeah, we'll link it down in the description.
Definitely. And you're going to hear more about Haunted Nights in a little bit because they are actually featured on the Ghost Adventures, or the Destination Fear show. They were like in the beginning of it. Yeah, no drama. No, they were in the beginning of it. They were like, because, sometimes in the beginning of those shows, they like sit down people who have had experiences here. So both the guys from Haunted Nights were in there. So I'm going to tell you some quotes from Steve from Haunted Nights in there they're spine chilling. So yeah, they had a ton of stuff here. I mean, equipment falling over, REM pod activity everywhere. They got Get Out on a DR60. There's a ton of stuff. So go watch that video. It'll get you hyped. Yeah. So I'm going to go on to the next one, which is Ghost Nation, which we actually watched to get a little hyped today, last night. Yeah. We turned it on.
We sure did.
The local investigator that toured them said, like, this building is so active. Like, she does paranormal, like, investigations all the time. And she said, like, they're not shy. Like, as soon as you walk into this building, the spirits interact with you.
Well, that'll be good for the video.
But not good for us.
Yeah, that's a little scary.
Tons of slams, tons of bangs. It seems to be a mostly intelligent haunting here. I'm sure there's definitely residual energy, especially in a place like this, mess hall, where everyone would come to eat. You see full body apparitions all the time. The auditorium that we're going to go into later.
It's beautiful, by the way.
It is sick looking. 2 people were in there at the end of a tour, and the doors slammed on their own and locked by themselves.
I cannot. If that happens to us, I might never go anywhere ever again.
I will be unwell if that happens.
I will stay at home.
Forever.
And tomorrow you can go by yourself because I'm not going if that happens.
I got to Uber up there and go by myself to the scariest place in this side of the country. Okay.
Just kidding. I'll go, but I'll be upset about it.
Yeah. Also, if you think this is next level, you don't want to know what we've got in store tomorrow.
Why do we do this to ourselves?
It's kind of fun.
It is. I mean, I love the adrenaline. I'm not going to lie about it.
No, it is fun. But it's still scary.
It's a little bit spooky.
Yeah. So actually, when they got locked in the auditorium, someone ran up to unlock it and the door was unlocked. Yeah. So wasn't actually locked.
They were just like holding it.
Yeah. It was slammed by the spirits and held by the spirits, which is just crazy.
No.
Yeah. And in that show, Ghost Nation, they couldn't even finish setting up their stuff before stuff just started happening. It's just constant here.
Yeah.
The local investigator, Angela, on the show, she got her hair touched on the show and before the show. So, like, she's had that happen multiple times. Someone's touched her hair. Crazy.
Not wanting that for me.
No. So now we're going to go on to probably the craziest stuff that we've got. We touched on it earlier, which was the apparition that flew past that door. Destination Fear, Season 4, Episode 7, Discovery Plus, #renew Destination Fear.
Please do it.
So Haunted Nights, like I said, was featured in this, and they had a couple quotes at the beginning. It's like you always feel a tightness in your chest. It feels like you're always being watched in here.
You know, I will say did you guys hear me say when we were going through the tour, I was like, my chest just feels tight. I don't like it.
I was listening to him, so I didn't hear you. Were a little bit further back with Dustin. So
if I have that clip from my phone, because I was recording some of it just on my phone for TikTok, which go follow our TikTok. But yeah, I was like, my chest it feels heavy.
Yeah.
So sorry.
So anyway. Steve, no, you're good. Steve quoted in this, he said, "It's nonstop here. There's no breaks. There's no safe place. You can't hide from it. It's everywhere you go."
Steve, why? I mean, at least you're just telling the truth, but like,
yeah,
that doesn't make me feel great about what we're about to do.
Yeah, usually when we go to places, there's kind of like a setup room. We're setting
like
up in the mess hall,
room.
which is just like scary as hell.
Maybe we should like cover our stuff so pigeons don't shit.
Yeah, we don't
get
pigeon shit. Yeah, I might come back and our millimeter's got pigeon dookie on it.
Yay.
People were saying on that show that like it just looks like you walked into apocalypse when you go to these buildings. It's just like run down. Even though it was only 2011, it looks like way more run down.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, wait, 2011, because I had known that, but I'm like a little more confused now that we've been in the buildings. I mean, I guess when they bought this just a few years ago.
Yeah.
So it was
Ghost
abandoned.
Nation video was like right after they bought it. I don't know exactly when that was. It was season 2, episode 2 and 3. They did a 2-parter too there.
Yeah.
We might end up doing a 2-parter here if we get enough stuff going on, because this place is crazy, and we got 8 hours tonight. This is the longest investigation we've done this far. Mm-hmm. Tomorrow we have 8 hours too. We're not going to spoil where, but y'all are going to love it. But yeah, they said after 100 years of inflicting pure terror through this facility, it's bursting at the seams with paranormal activity.
Yeah, I mean, I believe it. We were like hearing stuff on the tour, and I was just like, all right, this is what we're doing.
Yeah, you could tell too. Our tour guide was
so nice.
He was super nice, but he didn't like. He said sometimes my boss sends me in here to clean, and I go if I'm by myself, I'll go in for about 15 minutes, and I said that's enough. I'm leaving. He said people have some crazy stuff. He actually said the craziest thing he said happened to him was a light went on in a room where there is no light.
Yeah.
This is the only room that has a light that I know of even.
I think there was some in the auditorium.
Okay, maybe a little bit there. Yeah, but not much.
Yeah, no, but like it's definitely not like White Hill where we went in every room pretty much we could turn on a light.
Oh yeah.
So that's going to be interesting as we go forward, because also like we've had batteries already get drained.
Oh my God. We literally had our batteries get drained a ton at White Hill last night, specifically the batteries on my light. We replaced them twice. I put brand new ones in right before we left there last night.
Yep.
They died during our tour. That's like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Like it took us, I'm exaggerating, it took us probably about 20 minutes to get the tour.
Yeah.
And they died in the middle of it. So that is not, I don't know what that means. I mean, it is cold. Sometimes batteries drain a little bit faster, but like that's real fast.
It is. I mean, luckily we have like a power source. So as we like switch in and out batteries and equipment and stuff, we get to just charge it back up. But like that's a big battery itself. So who knows what's going to happen? Yeah. I mean, I don't even want to think about it.
Also, remember we mentioned to him that we might do like a live stream, because I don't know if you guys were there. Shout out to everyone who was in the live stream last night from White Hill.
Yeah.
I know it's not in the future, whatever. But we had a good time in that. We had to go live on Lexi's account because we don't quite have 1,000 yet on ours.
Yeah.
Go follow our TikTok, please.
Sure.
We want to start going live at every place we go.
And it would be really beneficial because then we could go live from my account and from Nick's account.
Yep.
And so it would be like a dual screen. So you would get to see two different places live.
Exactly.
Which would be really cool.
So we mentioned that we might do that to him, and he was like, oh, yeah, people say their phone battery just dies completely here randomly.
Yeah.
So we're like, okay, well, we're going to try that. But if our phone batteries die, we don't have walkie-talkies or anything. We're going to be on each other's hip here because this place is huge.
Yeah, it's scary, and you can get lost. And I mean, oh my God, the pigeons.
The pigeons are going at it.
I've never heard pigeons sound like this, but it's honestly kind of scary because you really don't know what's the pigeons. Like you can kind of tell, but they started making some weird noises, and I was like, is that really the pigeons though?
Is it the pigeons though?
I don't think so.
I think it is right now, but
well, yes, but I'm saying like earlier the pigeons were
going at it.
They were making a ruckus,
Yeah.
and then it sounded like there was like steps down the hall, and I was like, all right,
here we go.
Yeah,
they say the mess hall, this where we're at, the energy here is chaotic, is what they've referred to it as.
I mean, I can feel that just sitting here. I'm like really on edge here.
Yeah. So let's see. There is tunnels here. I'm not sure if we'll make our way to them because he didn't even know exactly where they were.
We found it.
We found it. We never took the corner to see what it was. It sounded like he did not want to go down there.
Yeah.
We may go. I'm not
so,
sure
because we don't really want to. But like, you know what?
If we have time,
it would be at least good to put a camera down there. Not necessarily like go down and investigate it because we're not there yet. Maybe in the future if we come back. But
God willing, if the reception works, put the live stream down there. I don't think it will because it's underground, but that would be crazy. People would be scared, peeing their pants.
I would be scared not even watching it. I'd be like, what's going to happen to that phone?
Oh my God. Okay, so in B1, there's supposedly supposed to be a guy named Charles McBride who passed away there.
Okay.
And he is the most hostile and dark energy on the property. Dark, really dark, quote unquote.
Okay, well, so excited to go into B1.
I think I have a little bit about him up here. So in Charles McBride in 1962 was 15 years old, and he was hung in B1. He was let down, and then he hit his head, and that was the official death reason, was he hit his head. The guy who strung him up there was one of the workers because he was disrespecting them. They were called cottage parents.
Oh my God.
And he had disrespected the wife of the cottage parent. So he hung him up and almost killed him, and then dropped him off, and he hit his head and he died. So that's a really dark story.
That is extremely dark, and I'm just trying to wrap my head around that. Like, how was that legal? Did he go to jail? Like, I need to know more about that.
I don't know. There are tons of deaths here. Tons of dark stuff happened here. Tons of S words here.
Yeah.
3 employees quit the first week.
Yeah.
They opened this. That's crazy. They're just like going. And they said that the activity's just been ramping up like since because it's kind of like new, like 2012, and no one really came in until they bought it. And then they were like, yo, we're getting people, having shit happen to them. So they called in, ghost people to check it out. Some investigators. And they were like, oh man, this place is wild. So, lots of dark energy. Like I said, B1 is, dude, I'm so scared about B1.
Yeah, but you were floating around this place saying, I can't wait to go in B1.
No, I am excited. I want to go into B1, but it is going to be scary. You know what I mean? It's going to be scary. Basically, besides the full body apparition, which is just bonkers.
Unhinged, yeah.
Absolutely crazy. Please, if you're gonna get Discovery Plus to watch any one single episode we suggest to you,
watch the Mid-Orange.
Go watch the Mid-Orange Destination Fear episode. It will make you poop your pants.
Yeah.
They consistently hear, and this is not just them, this is a claim people say all the time.
Guess we're about to find out.
Full on footsteps stomping towards you. People get rushed up on here all the time. Rushed up on. Like, like right into your face.
I'm not okay.
So
immediately no.
If that happens, I am going to poop my long johns, and I only have one pair. So we might have to leave after that.
Honestly, if a ghost rushes up on me, I'm punching it.
Oh, also one of the things that Steve said that he saw, this was during the Destination Fear thing when they were doing the interviews. He said he saw a shadow. Where was it here? He said he saw a shadow that like came up, or he saw it and then it sunk into the floor.
Oh my God, that is unwell. No.
Yeah, in front of his eyes, it happened.
I mean, I believe him for sure. But could you just imagine the fear coursing through your body if you saw that?
I would poop my long johns.
I want to know if he's okay. Steve, are you okay, my guy? Because
he's good, man. They go wild places, so he's used to it. But
and they love it here.
Yeah,
right?
they love it. They do tours here all the time where people can come. So if you want to come here specifically, you could probably come with Haunted Nights. So
I'm just wondering if he has nightmares. So
I would probably. They also, this is like weird and unexplained. Destination Fear was walking around outside by the cottages.
Yeah.
They had an IR camera that also had a so it was IR night vision next to a thermal camera. So they were mounted together with two screens so you could see both simultaneously.
Yep.
They see a ball of energy or something.
It's just like it shows up as a ball of light.
It just looks like a ball of light, but they only see it in the IR camera. It's not on infrared, which is the weirdest thing ever.
They couldn't see it in person
either. They couldn't see it in person or on infrared. If it's got any heat signature, it's going to be on the infrared. Yeah. They didn't even see like a cold signature. There was nothing.
That's so weird.
Just a giant ball on IR, and they walked towards it, and it darted, dude.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that is. Is that an alien? Is that a
low-key
ghost?
Think it might have been an alien.
Dude, that's nuts. I don't even know.
I mean,
if we see a floating orb tonight the size of my head, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, I think I might quit forever.
Yeah, this might be the last one, guys.
Just kidding. I love the adrenaline. Let's go.
But yeah, that's pretty much, I mean, that's kind of like a rough outline of a lot of the stuff that's happened on paranormal shows here. As always, I don't want to spoil everything. And even stuff that I've told you about, me saying it out loud doesn't do it any justice. No, you should go watch it.
You got to see it with your own eyes, because it's just like, it's honestly like bone chilling to watch people have those experiences. Yep. And not that I necessarily want to have those. Yeah. But I kind of do, because we could use some help on this YouTube channel. So if we can just get like the holy grail of paranormal content, that would be nice.
No big deal. Full body apparition. Yeah,
I'm asking for a full body apparition, but the second it happens, I don't think I'm ever going to be the same. My watch is going off, and I think that it might...
Is it your heart rate?
Yeah, high heart rate. Shut up. I told you I was having so much anxiety. This has happened twice now, and I didn't check it the first time. It says your heart rate rose above 120 beats while you've been sitting. And that has happened 2 times as we've been filming this.
No energy drink for you tonight.
Anxiety is so real, and I just showed you guys.
It's crazy.
Like, I never realized how bad my anxiety was until I got an Apple Watch, let me tell you.
True.
And also it's that high because my medicine makes it high, but it doesn't make it that high when it hasn't been that high all day, and I took my medicine like 4 hours ago.
This place is messing with you.
Yeah, I'm on edge hard.
Yeah. Well, should we wrap her up and go get ready and start getting some intense experiences going? Because this place is going to scare us.
Can we just stay here?
Can we just stay here the whole night with the lights on?
Yeah.
It would probably still be scary, to be honest
with you.
Yeah,
I know. But if we keep the noise-canceling headphones on, then we can't hear nothing.
He's wittily sitting there with the noise-canceling headphones on.
He's wittily gwidowing.
He's wittily gwidowing in Mid-Orange facility under the pigeon poop.
On top of the pigeon poop, under the pigeon poop, all over the pigeon poop. Okay.
All right. We're getting delusional. Yep. Lexi's anxiety is going straight to her brain. So I think we're going to wrap it up and go start getting ready. This is going to be nuts.
Yeah, everybody, listen, for us to do this, it's taken a lot. Nick's pumped.
I'm pretty pumped, but I'm going to be scared.
I'm pumped, but it also takes a lot, like, financially and whatever. So make sure, we're not asking for money. Just please watch the video. Yeah. Give it a like. Make sure you're subscribed. Follow us on all the other platforms, because we post little clippy whippies before everything comes out. And on TikTok, once we hit 1,000, we will be going live. Yes. But until then, we're going to be going live on my account, lexi.diy. Make sure you're following all the places. We appreciate
you guys. Are awesome. The support so far has been crazy. Yeah. I mean, if you think about it, we were watching the post White Hill investigation podcast the other day, and we talked about how we had 40 subscribers.
We had 24
subscribers at the time. Right now we have like 627 or something like that. So, I mean, we're growing. We're going.
And it's funny because I wonder, I'm going to put on the screen, or you can put on the screen, whatever, how many we have at the time that this video actually goes up.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I want to keep saying it just so we can kind of see the milestones. But yeah, you guys, the support's been awesome so far. We really appreciate you guys. So just keep that coming, man. We got tons of stuff planned. This trip's we go in here, and we're going one more place tomorrow, and then we already have another trip planned for a couple months from now. So stuff's going to be rolling in, content's coming in hot and heavy, and it's going to be spooky.
Yeah. So I feel like today's going to change my life. So we got to go now to do that, I guess. But yeah, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and that's it for us today, guys. We will see you in the next one. Peace.
This is it right here to the left.
Stop. Oh my God.
instantly. The second we set up.
Can you please touch the REM pod again?
What?
Oh my god. What?
Do you hear that? There's a noise in here.
Noise.
Yo, what?
Oh my god!
Wow, that was like a whole door. That was like an entire door shutting.
That was like No, that was for real. What was that? Immediately, Nick.
What year is it?
1970s.
Oh my
That was, can I just say something real quick? That was queued up before I even asked the question. They were literally on, we're surrounded.
Insanity. Shut up.
I was conjured.